Thank you very much for giving me this wonderful opportunity to have an interaction with you regarding the MBBS program in Russia. So, sir, I would like to ask you a few questions. Most of the students have, when they try to go to the Russia for their MBBS program, they
Mhm.
have a lot of questions in their mind. So, it would be a lot of better if you can answer few of the queries which most of the students have.
Yes, of course.
So, sir, when the students go from India for an MBBS program, their age is around 16, 17, or 18 years. So, it's not as age which the students get maturity. So, what happens is they like most of the parents they feel very insecure about the safety of their kids while sending them abroad. So, what would you like to say about the safety of their kids in Russia?
Yes, first of all, I would like that Russia is a safety country. If any students from any countries come to Russia, they feel safety. Our university organizes the safety condition in our hostels, in our educational buildings. Every group of students has own curator of from teacher, and we check all process from coming from entering to international airport to Samara. We invite these students to our hostels, provide any types of service in the dormitory. So I can say that all students, not only Russia, especially international students and from India, feel safety in our university.
Right. So when it comes to the Samara State University, it's like getting popular and popular in India. So what is the main reason that is it getting so popular in Indian community?
I think there's a lot of main reasons, but most of all is the first of all, where the university, medical university with a great history, um, we was found 105 years ago.
Hmm.
So our university is a university with a big history, with a great scientific and educational school. First of all, we are in the top list of medical university in Russia. We are in the international rankings of THA, for example, and it's important for attracting to
Right.
our university students. Our university, it's not only all medical university. I think about 5 university only Russia has own international accreditation by its standards of WFMA. It's very
Right.
important. It's say about the quality of education in
Hmm.
our standards, and we provide medical knowledge to students by standards of not only FMG. We are organize special education process for standards for preparing for FMG course,
That's
and
great.
that's why we try to organize patient coaching for the students in our
Hmm.
university. We are located in the big city, is more than 1 million population of Samara. We have a great accommodation between Moscow, international airport, railways. So if you visit our country through the Moscow, about 1 hour by airplane, you will be in Samara. So many reasons which I think you must think about
Hmm.
visiting to our university and studying in Samara.
So how many seats you have for Indian students in Samara State University?
In this year, we are planning to organize 350 places for
Right.
Indian students.
But I think 350 is too short. That it fills get quickly, very quickly.
I think yes,
Oh,
because
that's
process is very quickly, and I think during May, June, July, all students who interested to study in Samara must preparing the documents and to enter into to Samara.
so if one has to apply for Samara State University, they will do the admission by June only.
No, they can do it. For
Now,
example, now, yes, preparing the
okay,
documents because this process is difficult to translation necessary documents. But all students must pass successful the NEET exam.
right,
It's a very big condition for coming to Russian universities.
right,
And after entering and passing this exam, they can prepare a document to enter into Samara.
great,
Most of all students are coming and preparing and download in our system incoming commission admission commission of our university during June, July, and August. Is
right.
the maximum percent of students who was the download documents in previous year, for example.
Right. So as you have mentioned, like you have 350 seats for Indian students. So will all of them will get the government accommodation, or they have to live in a private accommodation?
It depends on the decision of students.
Right.
Our university provides a governor hostel
Okay.
for the students. But if students wants to live in the private apartment, he must inform our dean office that they don't want live to, for example, in the hostel, and we can help them for preparation document for living in the private apartment. But most of all, about 97-96% of international students, especially from India, live in our government hostel.
Okay. So what about the Indian mess? The Indian food is available in Samara Street government hostels or not?
Yes, it depends about decision of students. I
Right.
know that students of the first course and the parents would like to organize a special mess for the students, and with the partnership with our company, our recruitment company, we help to organize this process first for the first course. Because it's important for accommodation and adaptation in the new life in the Russia. It's okay.
Right. So if I'll ask about the medium of instruction, like there is a great confusion in India that few of the Russian universities, after coming to the third or fourth year of their course, they start teaching in Russian languages. Is it what is in the case of the Samara State University?
For our university, when we are starting this program, we decide for myself that this program will be only on English language, all 6 periods.
All 6.
Yes, of course. When you come into Russia, you must understand that sometimes when you will have a practice in the governor hospital with
Right.
Russian patients,
Okay.
you should communicate with them on Russian language, because
Right.
our Russian patient can't understand English, for example. And that's why during first, second course, our Indian and international students teach Russian language for this accommodation. But all process educational from first until sixth course is English course.
And so what about the practical work in Samara State University?
We understand that for preparing good doctors, we must organize good practice for them.
Exactly.
And our university is one of the fifth university of Russia who has own clinic. Our university has own governor clinic, more than 1,000 places. And this is the base for practice for international students, first of all. And besides, Samara is a big city with big population. And in Samara locate more than 25 governor hospitals and
Right.
clinics. And all these clinics are the base of our university. So we have no problem for organizing practical for the students in this clinic.
All right, so that's good. So what about the like when the Indian students complete their MBBS course over there, if they like to practice in Russia, is it possible for them to practice in India?
Yes, but we have an education plan that necessary to take the practice in Samara. But if you want to add some practice to, for example, in India, it's your decision. And I can add that our university has, for example, official contract with some Indian hospitals, and that's why this base can be the base of practical skills for the students.
Right. So when they come back in India, they have to appear for an exam that is called FMGE. So is there any way that Samara State University help them in preparing for that exam?
Yes, it's important questions, because we understand that it's important to teach the students to prepare into FMG exam. And for the students, we organize every year the special courses of coaching from India. For example, previous year, we invited the lecturer of anatomy to prepare in the FMG course for the students. That's why its option is positive for our students.
So what about like if students like to migrate to USA or UK, are they eligible to go there and appear for the USMLE or Pro Lab exams?
Yes, but we don't provide this exam in our university.
Right.
But we can help them to find this company, for example, for preparing. And most of all, our program, education program, is a program which using the standard of USML. And that's why difference between subject, for example, for Russian students and for Indian is in the including special questions for USML, for example. And we have a good example when our graduates successful pass the USML exam. Every year, I think about 10 or 15 diplomas for recognizing we take from the USML Commission, FMG Commission, because our graduates want to work abroad in USA, for example. And this process is constant, and I think that in future the amount of students who want to recognize the diploma when they are coming to USA, for example, will increase, because our international education process is very interesting for foreign students.
Thank you very much, sir. Like, there is a lot of more questions as well, but respecting your value of your time, so I would like to end my interview here. And I would like to ensure you that this interview will help a lot of Indian students who likes to go to Russia for their further studies in the medical programs. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.